almost 90 years ago, in the year 1936, the world lost a creature, the Tasmanian tiger. Alas, no one died in captivity. Scientists documented the moment. Newspapers printed its name. And then humanity moved on. People said this was the final chapter, that the species was gone forever. But some stories do not accept endings so easily. The Tasmanian tiger was no ordinary animal, striped like a living shadow, silent like smoke drifting through the forest. It carried the final bloodline of an ancient species, years of hunting, habitat destruction, and human fear pushed it closer and closer to disappearance until the world made its decision. But far from public attention, behind closed doors, a few refused to accept the verdict. They reopened forgotten records, studied old maps, analyzed blurred photographs, and quietly asked a dangerous question. What if the last one was not truly the last? They knew if it wasn't safe now, it would never be. 5 individuals chosen for one reason only: to attempt the impossible. A wildlife doctor devoted to saving endangered lives, a jungle tracker trained to see what others overlook, a pilot ready to risk everything above uncharted land, a genetic expert searching for truth at the smallest level, and a local guide whose knowledge came from generations of survival. Together, they chased something the world had already buried. Years passed. Rumors were followed. Forests searched. Valleys crossed. Until one impossible day, they stood face to face with what the world believed was gone forever. The Tasmanian tiger, thin, injured, watching them with frightened eyes, but alive. No one spoke. This was more than a discovery. It was the return of a species erased by history. But finding it was only the beginning. Rescuing it was dangerous, exhausting, uncertain. Protecting it from the very world that had nearly destroyed it would become the hardest journey of all.
It was not easy to rescue that animal. The path was difficult and challenging. There were many difficulties, sometimes a landslide, sometimes broken ice.
After great difficulty, they succeeded in rescuing him and were able to reach their hospital via helicopter, where he received excellent treatment.
The world says they are gone, but silence doesn't mean extinction. Somewhere far from human eyes, this species still breathes, still walks, still survives. Maybe not many, maybe not loud, but enough to prove the world was wrong. Do you believe they still exist? Comment yes if you do, because some secrets survive only when we choose to protect them.